Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Make It About You podcast, the podcast where it's all about you. I'm your host Abby, and today we're just going to have a chit chat, catch up, because life's hard and we need to talk about it. Because in your 20s, we know it's confusing. Life in general is so confusing. I don't know about you, but 1 minute I'm feeling amazing, I feel like I've got this, and the other minute I'm like, what am I doing? What is happening? I know in every episode we always dive into a little topic about navigating our 20s, but I just wanted to sit here and just talk about a few topics. And also I've had quite a lot of new people listen to the podcast, so I just thought it'd be a nice little way to get to know me as well. I know that everyone in their 20s, and it's not just me, we're all just trying to navigate our careers, relationships, how we feel about our bodies, even us as people. But it's normal, and on this podcast we are getting rid of all those feelings, and we're just going to enjoy the journey together. So I just wanted to make this episode for anyone that's feeling lost, that's healing, or for anyone that just needs a little reminder that you are doing amazing, and just keep going because it's going to be worth it one day, I promise you. So we are going to grab our matches, grab our coffees, get comfy, because we're going to get straight into it. Before we get into it, can you hear something a little bit different? Do I sound professional? Because I got a new microphone. If you are just listening on Spotify, guys, it's like a proper microphone. Professional. I'm going up in the world. Honestly, I never thought I'd be so excited about a little microphone. But you know, these things happen when you get a bit older. Thinking about this the other day, and it's so funny because when we were younger, we used to think that our 20s were supposed to look a certain way. Like, how funny. I thought I would be married, have kids, have a house, have a full-on career and everything by the time I was 24, which, yeah, haven't got that, but I'm happy with what I've got right now. I'm loving it and loving the adventure, but it's just crazy because now I've realised our 20s are for learning. They're about learning who we are, having fun, enjoying life. Our 20s are for that. Also, I've learned that feeling lost doesn't mean you actually are lost. It doesn't mean you're failing. It doesn't mean you've done something bad. It just means you're evolving. You're becoming a better person. You're becoming a new you. You're becoming an evolved version of you. And how amazing is that? So that's why I just think we need to stop being so hard on ourselves. Stop looking at social media and thinking they have it figured out, so I should have my life figured out, because, my darling, none of us do. And this is why I've really made this podcast, because there's a lot of people on social media saying, yeah, we're going to navigate our 20s, but then they make it look so easy and perfect and like a picture, and I think, you're lying, because it's literally not. Honestly, everything that goes through my mind every day is like, okay, Abby, what are you going to do to be able to get rich? What are you going to do to build a better future for yourself? There's always something in my mind, and I think it's not talked about enough, that we are so confused in our 20s, but that's okay, it's normal. Our parents have gone through that. Our siblings have gone through that. Everyone we know has gone through that, and I think we need to talk about it a bit more, because, yeah, even those people that do think they have it figured out, I see you over there thinking you have it figured out. You know secretly that you're still a little bit confused, and you don't 100% know if that's where you want to stay. So yeah, stop comparing to people online. Stop comparing to your neighbour. Stop comparing to anyone. Even me, I don't have it figured out. I don't. But yeah, I've been bedbound this week. I've not been well at all. Just a little side thing from navigating our 20s. I had a break from navigating my 20s this week because, yeah, I was poorly in bed, and I got it from my boyfriend, so thanks Dara for giving me that. I love that. I feel like I haven't been ill for so long, but when I am ill, I feel like it hits me like a truck. Like, I've been, yeah, not good this week. And I just want my mum. Do you feel like that? I feel like even when you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, you'll always just want your mum when you're feeling a bit poorly. I had the worst head cold really. Headaches, hot and cold and sweats, all the fun things, but I'm out of it now. I'm feeling good. But I was laughing because I was like, literally, why does everything come in threes when something bad happens to you? Because I had my period. We love that, which grateful for the period, but still, I had the period. Well, I still got the period, just so you know. And got this cold, and then I had burnt lips from the sun, like last weekend, so I had blisters on my lips. I was like, literally, you gal can't catch a break. But I'm so hard on myself when I'm ill or if I do nothing. I spoke about this recently in the other podcast that I did with Mia, that I need to be nice on myself, because if I just do nothing for one day, I start spiraling. I'm like, Abby, you need to do something. Do you do that as well? Because I do it all the time. I'm literally laid in bed ill Wednesday, didn't leave the bed all day, and I was so annoyed with myself. But then after, I thought, why are you annoyed with yourself, Abby? Because you're literally poorly. You're trying to make yourself better. You need to rest. Your body's telling you, just chill. But my mind was still like, no, you need to plan these things. You need to do this. You need to do that. That was just the universe telling me, chill out, Abby. Do nothing and don't feel bad for it. And I'm grateful that I did that, because I feel way better now. I feel like myself, which is so good. I just now have a very croaky, husky voice, which you might find very sexy, but I don't. And a stuffy nose, but it'll be fine. It'll go away. And that leads me on to putting yourself first. So, yeah, I was ill, and I love putting myself first, but also I'm actually not that good at it. Like, I say, oh, I love it so much, but when it comes to it, I actually really have to force myself to do it. Looking after myself while I was ill and not thinking about anything else, not thinking about making my boyfriend dinner, not thinking about cleaning the apartment was hard. But putting yourself first is the best act of self-care. Putting yourself first, though, it doesn't mean you're selfish. People might think it does, but it just means you respect your own needs and you care for yourself. So why are we not doing this more often? Put yourself first. Your energy is so precious. Protect it. And putting yourself first might mean so many different things to different people, but it could be putting yourself first, so you're looking after yourself. You know, you're giving yourself a nice hair wash, nice face mask, chilled night, and you're saying no to going out with people that probably might not be your people, or saying no to a shift at work. So protect that energy, protect your peace. You're important. You're a very important person. We're getting into something that's a bit personal now. I'm going to talk about healing while still living. Everyone has been through some kind of grief in their life. That could be losing a family member, it could be losing a pet, or you could be healing from something else that had happened in your life. It could be anything small, anything big. We are all healing from something. We're in our 20s now. No one is that sheltered that they'll have nothing to heal from, which is quite sad, but also it's just the reality of growing up and it's life. You know, some days you are so strong and you don't think about that thing that's happened, you don't think about that grief. But then there's other days when old wounds pop up and it makes you really sad, and you know, you're allowed to feel like that. That is human. You are a human being. You're allowed to feel those feelings. It's going to come and go in waves. Something I've realised recently is that both of these feelings are feeling strong and happy, and then the other feelings of feeling like you still need to heal, feeling grief, feeling sadness, they can exist together. You can live a life where sometimes you're sad, then sometimes you're really, really happy. That's allowed to, and it's normal. And only reason why I'm talking about this is because a few weeks ago, my gorgeous little dog died. And I'm going to try and not cry. My family dog at home in the UK sadly passed away. And gosh, we're getting deep, guys. And he wasn't just a dog. And I think anyone will be able to relate to this if you've ever had a dog. They are your family. Cat too, like they are your family. They mean so much. And this is what I'm battling with right now, is that you guys will understand this because I feel like it's something that everyone goes through, is the fact that I was so upset, like so upset. I was grieving, I'm still grieving, like it's really, really sad. But then I feel guilty when I have those days that I feel really happy with life and I feel good in myself and I feel strong and I'm out laughing, and I feel sad because I'm living on the other side of the world and my family are at home in that house where my dog used to be, and I'm so far away, living my life, just enjoying my life, having days where sometimes I don't think about the grief. And anyone that's moved away from home is going to understand this, and this comes with any type of grief or healing from anything. I'm just mentioning this because of my dog, but like other things that have happened in my life when I've moved away from home and I moved away from my family house, I'm not living with my family or close to my family, I feel like I cut everything out on some days and I forget about the world around me and I just think about where I am right now, and I feel so selfish for that. And I'm honest with you guys because that's how I feel, but I think that's a normal feeling, and that's why I wanted to share this on here, because I don't want people to think that they're feeling that and that's something to be ashamed about, because it's not. It's a normal feeling. Everyone's going to go through that. You're allowed to feel happy but also still be healing and feeling sad at the back of your mind. That is allowed, and over time you're going to heal more, and when you look back on that memory you're not going to feel as sad. There is literally builders on either side of my apartment block, and I'm going to go out and shout at them and tell them I'm trying to film a podcast. Honestly, it's like every day now. It's getting so annoying. If you live in Bondi, you'll get what I mean, because literally there is building works on every corner in Bondi. Oh my God, as well, I've started, this is so funny. I've started saying, oh my God, drilling is so loud. I hope you can't hear this. I've started saying Bondi, like Bondi. Does that mean I've been spending too much time in Australia? I think it means that. Because when I first moved here, I think I used to say Bondi. No, how did I don't know. I'm confusing myself now. But I feel like I really focus on the I, like Bondi. And that's how Australian people say it. Not like I spend any time with hardly any Australian people, but the few friends that I do that are Australian, they're rubbing off on me. Okay, I think you can hear the drilling, but the show must go on because they're always doing it. Shut up. Okay, it's getting louder, it's getting closer. Why do they have to do building work everywhere? Come on, Waverley Council, sort your stuff out. So how was everyone's Valentine's Day? What did everyone do? This is getting posted after Valentine's Day, but I'm filming before Valentine's Day. I really want to talk about feeling like you have to find your person in your 20s and feeling that rush and that hurry and that horrible scared feeling that you're never going to meet anyone. Stop feeling like that. And I'd like to do a full podcast about this, but I just thought I'd quickly just cover it because everyone I speak to, it's everyone, like anyone that I speak to that's single, they say the same exact thing, and it's I'm single for the rest of my life. I'm never going to find anyone. And I'm going to hold you right there. Shut your mouth. It's not true. You are. Just think how young you are right now. Look how young you are. Look how hot you are. Look how amazing you are. Stop saying that you're never going to find anyone, because you literally are. People walk on the street and look at you and think you are sexy, but they're just too scared to talk to you. But just because you haven't found your person yet, don't let it define your worth. Just because you haven't found your person does not mean that you're never going to find that person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. It doesn't mean that you're going to be alone for the rest of your life. It doesn't mean that you're not worthy of love. It just means to know yourself a little bit more. Date yourself. Enjoy your own company, because tell you what, one day when you're with someone, you'll think, oh, I wish I could just do something on my own tonight. I was thinking this time last year, I was very single and I thought I was never ever gonna meet anyone good, because I'd just come out of this like toxic, it wasn't even a relationship, it was like just texting, seeing someone, and it was not a nice situation, and I'd not had much luck in the past either. So I just give up with dating, I give up with it, and I wrote a list of loads of things that I wanted in my future partner, and just someone that I wanted to meet, and I kind of locked it away, didn't think anything of it really, just got on with my life, didn't put any effort into any men at all, and then was like, do you know what, I'm ready. And I ended up, when I said like, oh, I'm ready, I ended up meeting my boyfriend who I'm with now, and he's the best, and I'm really happy. He's amazing, he's everything that I've wished for, and he's a lot of things that are on that list. So don't give up, write a list. I promise you, it's gonna be fine. But also, like, enjoy your moments now being single, like, have time with your friends. Also, just want to say, Valentine's Day, I know it's already been, but Valentine's Day is not just about being in a relationship, it's about self-love, it's about different kinds of love, the love you give to your family. It's just a day of love. Don't give up, just enjoy living, enjoy your friendships, and I promise one day you are going to meet someone very, very special, and it's going to come when you don't really expect it, and they're going to blow you off your feet. So stop the pressure, stop feeling like you need to meet someone, and I know your family are probably bugging you. When you're going to meet them, when you're going to find someone, ignore them. You can go at your own pace. And you know what? You never know. Your future boyfriend or girlfriend, husband, wife could be on the other side of the world. They could be off doing something, and it's not your time just yet. But it will be, and it'll be even better than you ever imagined. This drilling is doing my head in. I just remembered I got a letter through the post box telling me about it, and I forgot. I need to start remembering these things. Also, I'm trying to film a podcast, guys. Just be quiet. So being healthy in a non-toxic way. It's 2026 now. We are stopping being healthy in a toxic way. Don't be toxic. No. We're leaving being toxic in all these toxic standards of the beauty industry. We are leaving it in 2025. You're not bringing it with you. And you're definitely not bringing it with you with the Year of the Horse, because next week the Year of the Horse starts. So I hope you've released all of that snake, years of the snake. I hope you've released it all, because you're not going to need it when we're going into the Year of the Horse. So let's talk wellness. What does wellness really mean to you? Well, to me, wellness means a lot of things. It means loving your body and nourishing your body, not in the way of punishing your body in that toxic way and just not being nice and not treating yourself nice. So we're talking about real wellness, moving your body to feel good, eating because you enjoy it. because you're nourishing your body. You want to feel good. That is the word here, feel good. Resting when you're tired. Listening to your body, not just keep going because you want to get to a certain beauty standard. No. Checking in with yourself, because I feel like people forget about wellness just doesn't mean just your body. It also means your mind. Your mind is very important as well. Now, before we get into my personal love of wellness, just want to say, like, your body is your home. That's your place where you're going to live, and it's going to change. Your body is going to change so much all the time. Like, I actually sometimes think, oh my God, like, how has my body changed so much? Like, girls, when you're in your period, like, how much does our body change? It's crazy. Men, yours, boys, yours don't really change that much. But anyway, you know, when you get old, or if you lose weight, it does change. Wellness to me means many things, but I do think that exercise has not just been a way of me getting fit, trying to, you know, lose a bit of weight or anything like that. Fitness for me has been more of a release of stress, enjoyment. I used to, when I was younger, I didn't have a good relationship really. Wellness has evolved over the years. I've had a journey and a half with my wellness journey, and a lot of people that know me now will know that I am the Pilates princess. Like, I love exercise. I love moving my body. I literally walk like 20,000 steps a day unintentionally. It is just the way that I like to live my life. Like, I'm always moving, but it's not in a way because I want to lose weight. I eat so much. Like, I love my food. So I'm going to eat what I want because life's so short. But also I eat foods that nourish my body, make me feel good. My whole goal now with wellness is just to feel good. I do care what I look like. Like, I do, before I say this, yeah, I do care what I look like, obviously. Anyone does. You want to look good. But a part of me doesn't anymore. And I think that's just releasing the beauty standards of today. I actually don't care about them anymore. If I want to eat that food, I'm going to eat it. Like, I don't restrict myself at all. I don't exercise for a certain look of my body at all. I do it because I love it and I enjoy it, and I just want to be strong. I want to feel good, and I've started lifting weights in the gym again. And the last time I used to do weights in the gym was when I was younger, and I did it because I wanted to lose loads of weight, and I did lose weight when I did it, but I didn't do it in a healthy way, and I used to restrict food and stuff. But now I'm doing it in such a healthy way because I just want to be strong. I want to be able to lift things. I want to be able to lift stuff so my boyfriend doesn't have to, and I can show him that I'm stronger than him. Like, I want to do things like that, and that's what I want for everybody. I want us just to release any feeling of feeling like you're not worthy because you're not skinny like the person that's on Ozempic, or curvy enough like this model. You are perfect the way you are, and wellness is not about what you look like. It's about how you feel. And I will preach that till the day I go. Now, on to my favourite topic ever. Starting again is allowed at any age, guys. I say it all the time to friends, family, when I'm having conversations with them, and they say they're scared to start again. But just think, what could be the worst thing that could happen? Yeah, you have to go back to where you were before. But then really the worst thing to happen is if you never do anything and it's literally been 10 years and you are in the same place and yeah, you're not doing anything because you've been too scared. I think personally that's more scary. What do you think? Because I think that is way more scary, just not doing anything and not trying things because you're scared to start again. I do think life is for trying new things. Life is for starting again. And I have tried a few little jobs in my life. I've talked about this in a podcast quite a while ago, but a few of the jobs that, I didn't like and they weren't for me. And that is fine. And I've had people judge me for that. And my mum used to always say, and I'm so grateful I've had her in my life to say this to me, is you have to try new things in your life to know what you want. Trying new things is not failing. It's exciting because you have the courage to start and do new things. And for the people that judge you, do you know what? Stuff them. Because they're jealous, because they are too scared to do what you do. Yeah, don't be that person. Like, please, what is the worst that could happen? You know? Nothing. Life is too short to stay in your comfort zone. Go and do things that you are scared to do. Challenge yourself. It's going to make you a better person. It's going to make you a bigger person. Your 20s are for experimenting, trying new things. Maybe you want to try the most randomest hobby ever. You want to try the most craziest job ever. Do it. Because when you think about it, when you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, you're going to have to pay for a house. You're going to have to pay for rent. You're going to have to pay for certain things. Pay for a family. And you can't just up and leave certain jobs to do that. And I'm grateful that when I was younger, I tried loads of things. And still young now, so I can still try new things if I want. But just remember, nothing is permanent if you don't want it to be, you know? Friendships, if you don't want it to be permanent, doesn't have to be. Relationships, if you don't want them to be permanent, don't have to be. And this is anyone, however old you are. Nothing is permanent. It's your life. You can change it. You are the master of your life. You can do anything. Don't listen to other people. If you want to, you can. But if that's going to stop you from doing something that you've always wanted to do, then don't listen to them. Go and live your life. Every version of you deserves lots of love. So love every version of you. Enjoy the version that has no clue what they're doing. Because I'm trying to enjoy every little feeling, experience, anything that I'm going through now in my 20s. Because I know one day I'll look back and I'll just think, oh, that was hard, but it was a really fun experience because I got to find myself. But before we go, I just want to say a little reminder before I say goodbye and I leave you. And those reminders are, you are not behind. You are not broken. You are not running out of time. And you never will be. You are on your own time schedule. So don't be looking at that bus time because it's not right. You are becoming, and that is enough. Someone is looking at you now and they're thinking, wow, I wish I had that life. Remember that. So be grateful where you are now and just be grateful for all of the amazing experiences that are going to get you to the place where you want to be. And with that said, thank you so much, everybody. That is me over and out. I hope you have enjoyed. Little chit chat, a little bit of everything in there. But have a lovely, lovely week. And again, if you enjoy, please give me a subscribe. Please share, tell your friends. I just want to be able to help at least 1 or 2 people navigate their 20s and join me for this crazy ride. And I just want people to know that you're not alone with your feelings. There is always someone out there that's feeling exactly the same. Give a follow to me on Instagram and TikTok. If you don't, it's at Let's Make It About You. And I love you guys so much and I appreciate you all a lot. But I'll see you next Monday. Bye. Mwah.